Howdy out there. Welcome on into the cargo bay. It's a beautiful Friday morning, which means it's time for a little bit of hobby talk.
Hobby talk.
Ooh, that sounded nice. Soulful.
Thank, thank you. That's what I was going for.
How are you doing out there, VC?
I'm hobbying my ass off.
Ooh, let's hear about it.
Well, it's a bit of a betrayal. It's baseball hobby that I'm doing.
Oh no!
Whoa, the died.
Well,
Um,
here we try to keep the talk just about Star Wars Topps trading cards, but maybe your recent baseball purchases will inform our discussion of such. So what's
yeah.
what you doing over there, BC?
What I did is I've extended my birthday present to myself again. Um, because I've been a good boy this year.
I'm proud of you, BC.
Thanks. I purchased two hobby boxes of the Topps 2022 Topps Update Baseball series.
Okay.
Now, this is if you're a baseball fan, this is the product to get because it's going to be loaded with all the big rookies
Oh yeah.
of the year who, for some reason, Topps did not include in the regular print runs of Series 1 or Series 2 for various Topsy reasons.
Okay.
Some of them only had short prints in Series 2. So this is the big release where everyone's getting their cards, which is fun to open when you know that you're probably going to be getting good and exciting rookie cards. I purchased one jumbo hobby box,
What is
which
that?
is now this is now go with me on this. 10 packs. Jumbo, you say? 46 cards per pack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
460 cards.
in one box, you
Oh,
bet your
wow.
buns, baby. And two silver packs that have Mojo Chrome cards in them, so you get like eight
Oh,
of those
nice.
in
You
a
know I'm a
jumbo
Mojo
box.
fan.
I love a Mojo. Actually, I've got a Mojo from the Series Two
Ooh,
box that I got. This is a not to brag. That's a Wander Franco rookie, numbered to 150 in
nice.
the blue Mojo. Yeah, so I've been enjoying collecting baseball cards again, really bringing me back to my youth. But I have bought the jumbo box to open for my own pleasure, and then I'm gonna be sitting like a bird on a nest egg with just a regular hobby box in hopes that unopened wax will be worth a million times the price that I currently paid for it.
I'm looking
Um,
forward to that retirement, BC.
All that being said, I got a jumbo hobby box, which is going to be two relics and a guaranteed autograph. A regular hobby box, which, and again, that's 460 cards in that. The regular hobby box, which is going to be over 300 cards in that, with a silver pack and a relic. I got all of that. I got two of those for the same price as the Chrome Galaxy. Uh, 72 cards that you could get on pre order right now from Blowout for $350.
Man. Yeah, it's wild out there, BC. Everything's still pricey as heck in the Star Wars universe. I would like a jumbo Star Wars box, BC. That
Doesn't that sound
sounds
amazing?
sounds
Like,
pretty
wouldn't
good,
that
yeah.
be cool?
Yeah, we're still holding out on those Galaxy cards, hoping the prices come down when they release. BC, I picked up a card or two for my Chrome Galaxy collection, including one secret card for Figaro.
Nice.
My fiance hears this. Close your ears. It's a secret card for you. It's not that secret. She really likes those atomics, and I've been after oversized presents, which is the art done by Mobius, the famous
That's
sci-fi artist. Yeah, he's
that's this
holding.
one?
Yeah, he's holding Han and Chewbacca in one hand, Luke
Yeah.
and Leia in another. Um,
Amazing.
so I overpaid for that a little bit, but that's a card she's wanted for a long. She
Nice.
has a good eye for those cards. All the ones that she's wanted have all been ones that shot up in value. It's a good
Way to
thing
go.
I got the Darkest Lord before it was just super expensive.
Solid.
So That's been fun. I also I think I mentioned that I got the 6 of 50 Jawa Mojo excited about.
Yep.
Otherwise, I've just been buying those tobacco cards will be coming in. Starting to really look forward to opening those little guys.
Yes, indeed. Wave 3 now up for sale on the website. I've
Boy.
I've not made my purchase of Wave 3 yet. I think I'm gonna wait for the next paycheck because those are gonna be on the website for a while. So once I get the old next payday, I'll go in and do that because I got it. I've made a commitment to the Andor season 1
Yeah.
Tops Now card, so got to see that all the way through because
Yes,
that's just the
indeed.
kind of guy I am. Um, so got both of those. Shout out to the living set this week
Oh
with the
yeah.
Vader from Obi-Wan with the mask chopped on one side.
I only pick up
And
a living set card if it's something that I think is a really great image. And I got one of those off of one of the eBay resales. It doesn't have to be perfectly graded for me just to go in
yeah,
my binder.
that's a cool card. And then the other one, we've got the Haja Estri
Yes, indeed.
rookie, the hot
There it
the hot
is.
Haja Estri rookie card. Actually, his rookie is probably in one of those episodes.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
definitely
not a true Star Wars rookie.
close enough.
Now,
BC.
before all of you Star Wars heads come chasing after me with your pitchforks and knives, I know there are no rookies in Star Wars.
Oh
I
yeah, that's the thing that upsets some people.
Yeah, people get very defensive about saying rookie cards for Star Wars. And it's like, all right, okay. I
Well,
want to say rookie.
you say rookie, and people start to think you're a high rolling sports collector, BC. We're not.
Oh,
We've been
oh.
priced out.
Did you not see my Wander Franco Mojo Parallel of
Mojo of
150?
150 over here.
I don't mind retiring now.
Before I forget, BC, I did want to mention the tobacco card Wave 3 checklist.
Oh yeah, hit me up with this. I'm excited about this Wave 3 checklist.
Well, there's, a myriad of characters and creatures, but the insert set has vehicles, which I
Yes.
love that.
Mm-hmm.
One of the vehicles listed is Boba Fett's Slave One.
What? Never heard of it.
Yeah, which is,
I'm new to Star Wars. What's Slave One?
well, it's what we used to call Boba Fett's starship. That is, at least
Oh, okay.
in current Disney product releases, has just been called Boba Fett's starship, or sometimes
Make,
Fire Spray. I think they will say Boba Fett's Fire Spray.
makes sense.
Um, so I'm curious if this comes out printed like this. It'll be surprising. I understand why the name has been removed. Makes sense. Um, but also having grown up with that name, and I don't know, does it make me a terrible person that I thought that name was cool as a kid? It just like had a cool ring to it.
I'm gonna tell you now.
I'm
Yes,
a bad
it
person.
may it makes you a bad person. Not only a bad person, unworthy of love, unworthy of sympathy and understanding.
I mean,
Okay,
that
you're a
may be true.
bad person.
It may be true.
That's okay. We're
I'm
all
not
bad people.
someone. I guess this is all to say. I'm not someone who's upset that the name has been changed. But
No.
if these are printed like this, I will be interested that they were
Yeah.
printed like this. I'll be like, oh,
Well,
maybe.
also they're like 1 in 10 boxes, I think. So it's
Yeah,
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a chase.
a hard hit. That may be a bit of a chase if that is printed that way.
Yeah,
But I do think it's cool that they've got vehicles as like an insert set.
yeah,
I don't know. We've got the autographs are coming in on waves 2 and 3.
yeah.
We've
A
got
nice Amy Sedaris,
the
a
Major
Mach
Domo.
Shays. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm excited for
love
that
that.
too.
So probably a little insight into the Boba Fett signers that are going to be coming out
Yeah,
whenever that
yeah, for
product
that.
releases.
Yeah, that's something we also have. Some coming into the cargo hold.
Yeah,
Um,
at a certain point, I'm gonna have to get probably pre-order some blasties. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do it the Target way, like
they
we
might.
did with the bounty hunters, and just grab a few boxes if those go live, because it seems like this is a product they're gonna print a bunch of.
Yeah, I think you're right. I certainly hope to see some on retail shelves. Um,
Man, I've not seen a Star Wars on a retail shelf in
no,
ages. I thought I'm always hopeful that they'll get a glimpse of like, hey, there's a bounty hunter blaster
yeah,
box there.
I
I can
did
get a
one
couple
time.
parallels out of that, but it's just the last time it happened was, and I didn't even see it. Jamie picked it up for me. Shout out to her. Was when the Mandalorian season 2 was out.
Oh yeah,
She picked up a blaster of that because she saw that in the wild and was like, "This is here." I was like, "Get it,
yeah.
please! I
I
need my
miss.
Star Wars
Would you
cards.
bring me my Star Wars
Can I have
card?
some toys from the toy aisle?"
Hey, man, yeah, what a beautiful thing to imagine buying those cards on your way out of the retail store. Just
It's
looking
a
for
thing
a
of
little
beauty.
parallel or something in there. Maybe
Uh,
something we can do soon.
Speaking of parallels, a little pickup I made. I believe I talked about this last week, but here it is in the flesh.
Oh yeah, that looks good in orange, BC.
It does. I like the orange border on that. Love the card. I now have the of 50. I've got the 1 of 10, the alpha
Yeah, yeah, you
of
do.
10, and the of 25. And then I also got this surprise
Oh
in the
boy,
mail.
happy
Sweet,
birthday!
sweet green Mando. You know I'm a green. Love that card. It's one of the few, not to trash too much on the Mando Chrome, one of the few good cards in that set. Here's this just for because
Yeah,
I
that's
love
beautiful.
showing that bad boy off. You get the old numero uno of
Y-
10.
You've been
I
able
got
to
this for a
slip away.
song too.
Yeah, slip away with some of those.
These, I mean, I mean, I don't know how many people are think the Kanan Jarrus controls the blast cards, but I think it's a pretty highly desirable if
Yeah,
you're a Rebels fan like I am. I mean, it's probably my favorite image that they've got in that Rebels set within the Chrome Legacy.
yeah,
And having those has been cool. I mean I can pick up. I think I'll have to pay more for the of 99. That's a buy it now than the of 25 because I got that for like $5 on auction,
yeah. That was awesome.
and I think I got the of 10 for like 20 or something maybe. Which I was like, deal,
Yeah,
amazing for a 1 of 10.
yeah,
I love
man.
it.
And that's a great card to rainbow out. It has color on it. You know, like it
Yeah,
it makes
it's
sense as a
visually
rainbow.
is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm stoked that you were able to pick that one up to add to the rainbow. Speaking of parallels, BC, those New York Comic Con cards that were
Oh.
up on Topps website. I just got notification that mine have shipped. Other people who have
Ooh.
already gotten theirs are saying they have seen not a parallel. I have not seen a single parallel drop yet. So here's what I'm hoping, BC. I'm hoping I
They're
get that package and all the
You're gonna
one
get
of
the loaded
ones. I'm
one.
gonna get the
Yeah.
stack of one of ones,
Yes.
which
Is it
sometimes
weird that
happens to
is it weird that
people.
I fantasize about things like that?
No.
That
Every
like
time
as a
I pass my
collector,
mailbox, I dream about the stacked.
I'm like, do you ever like one day I'm gonna open the box that was like someone at QC just messed up so hard, and I'm gonna have treasure. I'm gonna have gold sitting in that box, and I'll just be able to sell it off and retire off of one random box of cards. That's the dream, right?
That is, of course, yeah.
That's that's a normal thing that
Of course,
happens to
if
people.
I got a box, if I got this package and they were all one of ones, um, we're looking at maybe some thousands of dollars. I don't know about retirement money.
No, yeah,
I
no,
could probably
I
sell the Mando one of one and the Obi-Wan one of one and the Ahsoka one of one for some decent money.
couple
Yeah, a
hundos
couple hundy each.
for a few hundos. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is weird to dream sorts of things, but as a collector, you're always like, man, one day I'm gonna hit the jackpot. I'm gonna find that Superman first edition somewhere in a garage, and it's worth $1 million, and I buy it for $5.
My
Or
dream is that I find something at a garage sale and that it's something I know is worth many thousands of dollars, and then I just swindle it away from the person for their
just
low
take them for
asking
everything
price.
they got.
That is always kind of a funny story to me, and when people are like, "I got this thing that's worth way more money than this idiot sold it for. I basically stole this thing." Like,
Uh, Can I tell you the time that I swindled Amazon? Do you want to hear that
Oh no,
story?
this I love. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a time I swindled Amazon. Now, what I
Now
was doing at
that's a good short story title.
the time I swindled Amazon.
Yeah.
So what I was doing at the time is I was getting back into drawing a little bit, and I wanted myself a nice mechanical pencil, not just a Bic. You
Yeah.
know, you snap
Get out of
the
here.
little pocket thing on. No, so I want a nice mechanical pencil. I did research on mechanical pencils. You understand?
Uh huh.
This is the sort of insane person that I am, but I want to know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, you
And I
got it.
found I found the Graph Gear 1000.
Whew.
Now this is a piece of metal that feels good in your hand. Nice weight, good little textured little grippies
Oh
on there.
yeah.
Now this is about a not to brag. That's about a $12 pencil,
Ooh.
which I know you may think, Daddy Warbucks over here, what are you doing? But I said, you know, if I'm going to be drawing, if I'm going to be investing in my hobby,
Uh
I'm going
huh.
to spend a little bit of money. So I said, I'll spend $12. I'll get a pencil for 12 bucks. You know what those idiots at Amazon did?
What'd they do?
They sent me a case of them. They sent me a box of 12 of these
I'm
pencils.
starting to remember this now.
I was like, I've got $150 worth of pencils that I paid $12 for. I was like, I just got over on Amazon. I'm not telling them. Now, I work in customer service, and there are times when people will call and be like, "You sent me 2 of these." And I'm like, "Great, now I've gotta set up a return on that." You
Right.
could have just said nothing, and nobody would have ever cared.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of insight for humanity, but to clear your conscience, great call, people. I did not feel that desire to call Amazon and be like, "You sent me 11 too many pencils," just for them to be like, "You just keep them." You know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, I'm like, it just keep them. Just
You
don't
just
tell anybody.
keep the lifetime supply of pencils
Yeah,
that you have.
I was giving them out to coworkers. I was like, "You want a really nice pencil?" Like people that I knew were doing were design artists and stuff. I was like, "Do you want a really good pencil?" And they're like, "Yeah." I
You
was like, "Here you go." I
started
was like,
multiple careers.
I was like, "I don't need 12 of these. I've got 2 of them sitting here. All I've got to do is just reload the lead. It's not like they're gonna go bad, you know." I was like, "Yeah, free pencils, you know, share the wealth." But so I did redistribute the wealth
I appreciate that. Me too.
that I received from Amazon,
You're
sort of
good.
a robbing from the rich, giving to the poor, a real Robin Hood scenario on my part.
You basically, yeah. When I think about all these Robin Hood remakes that have come out and been not so great, I think you know what they should really just do a biopic about my buddy BC.
And the
The
time that he
real
got
Robin
12
Hood.
pencils
Yeah.
instead of one.
I would love to see like a very high stakes, high tension thriller about the time you swindled 12 pencils from Amazon.
Oh my god, they sent me 12. Oh my god. Check the doors. Lock the doors. Lock the doors. Lock the doors. They're probably going to be after me right now.
If you've ever swindled something from somebody, let us know
Drop
down
it
in
in
the
the comments.
comments. BC, is there anything else in Star Wars Topps trading card news you want to go over?
I'm trying to think. I think we're getting close to Chrome Black, which obviously you and I are both super excited about.
Yep.
So look forward to watching people open those with the bitter disappointment of someone who gets a sweater on Christmas.
Best of luck to any of our
Yeah, I do wish
audience, our
everyone
massive
luck.
audience of fans. If you have purchased that product, we wish you good luck.
Yeah,
We
if you
will
win
not
in
be
that
joining you.
case, I hope one of those autographs is worth it. At least one.
Yeah. Hope it's decent.
Yeah.
BC, the cargo bay hold, the cargo hold is growing.
Is that right?
Once we start getting those things, those tobacco cards coming in, we're gonna have a nice little stack on forward. I got my wave 3 cards already. I just got 4 boxes. 2 for me, I was assuming for sure, and then depending on what you want to do, either 1 or 2 for the cargo bay hold.
I'll buy a box. I'll send
Okay.
you a 15er.
Well,
And then I'll probably
those 2 away.
probably do 3 personals for me. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous that I'm gonna want to collect all of
Yeah.
them, and then I'm gonna have to go buy them. And I don't want to do that, but I also don't want to buy
I'm a ton
a
of
million
money,
boxes, because at a certain point,
I'm
15
gonna
bucks.
try to. My goal is to be content with what I wind up getting in the mail,
I like that.
and maybe
I
chase
like
one
that
or
mindset.
two cards. But I'm not gonna be a completionist. I don't.
That's a good attitude because my mindset is typically as a completionist, and it is often bitterly disappointing. So,
Yeah, maybe
but not with my tops update jumbo box that I've got coming because there's 460 cards in there. You're gonna get everything.
you
Everything's
should
in
go
there.
live on Twitch for that, BC.
I
That
was
could
thinking
be a
about it.
multiple hour stream.
I was thinking about doing a Twitch stream or something. People famously love coming to me to open baseball cards.
Yeah, that's what
So
you're known for.
that's that, and
That
being
time you swindled Amazon
that time that I pulled off the great Amazon heist. Yeah.
became Robin Hood.
Yeah. Do you think broadcasting it like this is a good idea? that I swindle them, or is that going to get me put on a blacklist or of some kind?
I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. As someone who's been on Amazon's blacklist for a long time, I think
I
you
hope
can
I hope they
survive.
don't Cassian Andor me and send me out to their Amazon warehouse to
Yeah, that's
package boxes forever. They're gonna be like, make sure the quantity is right.
the most recent episode of Andor shot primarily at an Amazon warehouse.
I didn't have to set decorate at all. That's just an Amazon warehouse.
This is where they send unionizing workit to be re-educated.
Send them to Numeric 5 or whatever that place is.
Yeah, it is wild watching, the differences in the Twitter blossoming around Andor versus everything else Star Wars, which is like way less people talking about Andor. The people talking about it are generally people that I like more, and it's mostly people being like, "Oh wow, they're actually reflecting the world back at us. I can't believe they're getting away with this on the Disney dollar." It's like what most
Seems like they're showing the horrors of regular day life to us.
of
And it's
rising
not
fascism, fascism and corporate greed.
Spoiler, it all ends up with the rebellion blowing up the Death Star. So we got to do that at some point.
All right. Yep. Yep. We do. You heard it here, folks.
X-Wing. We're gonna blow up the Death Star next week on the Cargo Bay.
I'm exhausted, BC.
I gotta go run errands and then take a nap.
I hope everybody out there has a great day. Thanks for watching another edition of Hobby Talk. We'll be back next week, maybe with more news, maybe with less news. Check us out on our other podcast about Star Wars things. Until then, bye forever.